What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, J Pigs, you know what it is. Back at it again with another, this time doing something a little bit different. I got a POV for y'all. It's my first time testing this out. I got my microphone set up, hooked up just inside because it's raining out, it's wet. I don't want to damage it, putting it outside by the exhaust. We'll see how it goes. By the way, I woke up this morning feeling not 100%. Stuffy nose, my throat was burning a little bit from the mucus and stuff like that, so I've been spitting a lot. Nose kind of stuffy. Hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling a little bit better. I took some emergency, been taking little cough drops and shit like that. There we go, sniffles. Can barely breathe. As soon as you feel the slightest bit of sickness, you just miss being 100%. You just take that shit for granted every day. You waking up healthy. It's not that bad right now, but if you don't fight this shit off, it can get worse. So yeah, hopefully this drive is cool. Try not to talk too much, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Might teach y'all a little something about driver etiquette and shit like that. Or just commentary. I be thinking all kind of shit in my head seeing other drivers on the road. Because, I mean, spirited driving is one thing and shit, you know. There's levels to being a good driver, and there's, I think number one in that is just decision making, and then number two is like how your driving affects others. And when I say affect, are you inconveniencing? Are you causing other drivers to react to your driving? Smooth and predictability is the best thing when you're on public roads. Just like that, this thing ain't want to let me over. We merged on the freeway. I know y'all couldn't see him. I seen him in my mirror. Traffic slowing down ahead. He's like, make it tough for you to get in there. But, I mean, that's what I talk about, you making other drivers react. Obviously, when you're on the highway, legally you don't have to yield. It's the person's job that's merging to safely merge. But you can still, that doesn't mean you can't be a fucking dickhead, because people are dickheads all the time. They'll speed up or brake and fucking get on the side of you and shit. Make it difficult. So I always try to stay out of the merge lane. If I see somebody's trying to merge and I can safely get to a different lane, or I'm already gonna be planning steps ahead. I'm not gonna be in that right lane, that merge lane, before I even get there, so that people can just merge and get over. Here's this left lane shit. You got somebody in the left lane, you got traffic behind me trying to get around. Let's do it like that. This car's all warmed up now. We can go ahead and get on it. It's a light pool. I mean, yeah, I drive fast and shit, and I pass cars, but if I'm going to be just driving like a model citizen, I'm going to have good driver etiquette. I'm not going to inconvenience other people on the road. I'm not going to try to block anybody. I'm not going to slow other people down. Keep the flow of traffic going. If you got fucking way up ahead of you is the next car and you're in the passing lane and you're fucking doing the same as the car next to you, like, you're blocking traffic. You're inconveniencing everybody else on the road. So I got up behind dude. He had no intentions of getting over. So that's, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because me, I'm not gonna wait around for people to do the right thing. You can't have that mindset. It would be nice if people had etiquette. In other countries, I know they're better about it, but in America, get in where you fit in. As long as there's no cops around, know your area, know where you're driving at, know what's going on. Have prior experience driving on roads. I'm not gonna go to a different city, a new area, and drive the same how I drive in my hometown where I grew up all my fucking life and I've been driving. Learn your area, know what's coming up ahead, you know how traffic is reacting, know the lights, how the lights and stuff react. Like, I know these roads, I've driven them, so I know what's going on around me, what to expect. It's not actively raining right now, but it is damp. It's not fresh rain, but it's still damp. Number one most important thing when driving in wet weather is your tires. That is one of the first things I put on this car. Yeah. Shit like that is not advised, and it caught me off guard. I wasn't even ready to downshift there. I was just fucking lost in train of thought talking. Fucked up my downshift, but I got through that. I could see the train over there to the left. Those crossing guards go down way early, so you're not gonna get hit by a train right there. But yeah, if you're just in a random area, I see people get hit by trains all the time, and I'm like, what the fuck? They'll literally go through the down crossing guard and like try to go around it, and the train is right there. Like, they're not paying attention to shit. Always be paying attention. As I was saying, tires. I'm very confident in these tires. I would say these are the best best street tires. They're all seasons, so that's the thing. It's cold where I'm at. It's cold most of the year. Doesn't snow a lot, so you don't need winter tires where I'm at. But summer tires below like 40 degrees is not ideal. But for all season tires, you can go below freezing, you'll be fine. They do okay in the snow, but it doesn't snow a lot. But rain, you can't drive like it's dry out. But it doesn't mean you have to drive like a grandma. If it's wet, you just have to be smooth inputs. Know what kind of drivetrain you have. If you're front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, all wheel drive. This is front wheel drive, so you're not going to get a whole lot more than some understeer. Now you can get crazy if you're doing a bunch of dumbass shit. If you're not smooth, you're braking hard, turning hard at the same time, you're not smooth on the throttle. Everything you do should be smooth when you're driving. Smooth is fast, fast is smooth. So this is one of them scenarios. I'm very familiar with where I'm at, the traffic pattern. There's no cars coming, so I don't feel like stopping and waiting, and it's fucking middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Look for cops. They don't really be out over here, so you're in the clear, man. I am by no means a model citizen driver, but when it's called for, I know what the rules are. That's the biggest thing. Know what the rules are. When you break them, do it when do it when the police aren't watching. And be safe. Now that is people got different beliefs on what safe is. People would argue this entire drive I've done is not safe. But everything that I've done on the road is calculated well in advance. Anticipation of what other traffic is gonna do. I'm aware of everyone else. There's not a single move I did besides that merge on the freeway at the beginning. That was the only time where I really affected somebody else's driving, but it's because there's not a lot of runway on that on-ramp right there, and it can get tricky. A lot of times, the most thing that pisses me off on that on-ramp is fucking semi-trucks in the right lane. When people are trying to merge and there's traffic, and there's a lot of traffic, and these big-ass fucking semis, you don't have a runway. You can't really speed up if there's a truck in front of you, so you gotta fucking brake. Braking and getting on the highway is the worst thing you should do. So always try to accelerate. When people are on the side of you, still try to accelerate and get around them. Motherfuckers might speed up and shit, so it is what it is. But yeah, man. First POV drive. Hopefully I gave y'all some content, some entertainment, some knowledge. Try to get something in the daytime. I think it'll be a little bit better, just as far as you can't really see shit at night. This camera has a night mode, but I don't know what it looks like. You got to scale the quality down. Can't shoot in 4K in the dark. It's not gonna be the best visual. But thanks for watching, man. I'll see you on the next one.